Ane-mi is one tough cookie. She is an environmental coordinator who works in the construction industry. Here she implements and coordinates environmental management systems on site to eliminate any factors that may cause harm to the environment. This brave lady is 8 months pregnant and about to go on maternity leave. I chatted to Ane-mi to find out more about her interesting job.
Yes, people are surprised because I sometimes get this facial expression from, wow, women in construction, is that really so? And then I even had a guy that asked me, do you physically help with building the building? And I didn't have words for that. I guess how my journey started, I was going to follow my dad's footsteps. He is a management consultant for the 4 disciplines, which is safety, health, environmental and quality. So I went to study development environmental studies at Stellenbosch. And when my degree finished, I had to go back and I didn't want to. That's to the Vaal Triangle. So I got a job here, and while working for EcoSense, I did my master's in environmental management. Well, being an environmental coordinator, it's a very difficult job because our SA legislation is so strict. So making a slightest mistake will have financial implications. Everybody will look at me to come up with solutions for issues. Say, for instance, dewatering, when we are want to pump groundwater coming up during excavation works to the sea, for instance, there's certain routes to follow, from getting a permit from the City of Cape Town to getting the right method statement of how we're going to do it so we can preserve the quality of the water. So if I have options and none of these options work, we obviously come to a still stand for a while because we need to have the right solutions before we can actually implement the work, which can lead to a work stop order, which is again financial implications. So it is quite hectic if I don't have the answers all the time. My co-workers are mostly men, which I enjoy because they don't have that womanly drama in the workplace. We do have a few women on site, which can be foremen or engineers, but it's literally on one side, it's not a lot. We as a company as a whole might be a bit more. In the office environment, we do tend to have more women, as they have document controllers or admin people, and it's a very informal work environment. We don't dress up in suits and it's stiff. It's always, it's a nice environment to work in. I do believe there's still a lot of people that stereotype, especially if I say to a man that I'm working in construction, he's like a woman in construction. But I do believe it's changing in a positive note. There's a lot of females that's starting to become site engineers or foremen or even construction managers. So for the future, I think women will be more present in the construction field. You can become an environmental coordinator by maybe first starting getting a diploma in environmental science. You can't just go do this job. You need a bit of a background. After my first diploma, I worked as a ECO, which is known as the Environmental Control Officer. I built up some experience, and then I got the opportunity, that was from a consultant point of view. Then I got the opportunity to actually go work for the contractor, and then worked my way up to being an environmental coordinator. And it might be a bonus to have a master's in environmental management. To work, if you want to work in a man's world, it is possible if you have the willpower to do so. So drink a cup of concrete and harden up.